And shout out to the Long Crime Network for providing this video. I love that network. They do some incredible things over there. It's one of my favorite networks to watch. Long Crime.
What did I do? Get tased again. Roll on your stomach. What did I do? He's tasing me.
We begin this episode of After Hours in Pensacola, Florida, where an officer pulls over a gray sedan. The reason? Expired tag and window tint so dark he can barely see inside. The officer reportedly smells something, and he believes it to be marijuana.
Hello, Officer Pino, Pensacola Police Department. The reason I'm stopping you, this tag no longer belongs on this car. Okay, it was supposed to have been replaced with the metal tag, so it's no longer assigned to the vehicle. And if it still was assigned to the vehicle, it expired back in March. Okay. So do you have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance? Okay. Do either one of you have a medical marijuana card?
What? It looks like he just provided the license plate. Should have been on the car. I don't know why it's inside the vehicle, but it looks like the gentleman that's driving handed the officer the valid license plate.
Do either one of you have a medical marijuana card? No. Okay, because I can smell the odor of marijuana coming from the car. That's why I'm asking.
The officer is done asking. Now,
so this is in Florida, and I practiced in Florida, and the officers are trying to search the vehicle because they believe they have probable cause because of the smell of marijuana. That law has since changed. There's case law now that says that just the plain smell of marijuana alone is not enough for probable cause to search the vehicle.
He's telling, step out of the vehicle. He doesn't want to arrest her over something this petty. Her boyfriend tries to explain she's had a bad experience before, but the officer's patience is running out.
Ma'am, I need you to step out of the vehicle. I do not want to arrest you for resisting. Can you try to tell her to...
However, because it's a traffic stop, he can order her to come outside the vehicle. That's just Supreme Court case law, that if the officer asks you to step out the vehicle during a traffic stop, you need to comply.
Just yell to her to get out. I don't want to arrest her for something petty like this.
No, it just she had a real lot of bad issues, bad.
I get it. I get it.
You get traumatized when you see.
But if she doesn't just get out of the car,
I don't want to arrest her for something petty like this.
Because if she doesn't get out of the car, we're going to force her out, and then she's going to go to jail.
Honey, come on.
Step out of the vehicle. Yes. What? Because I'm telling you to. I'm giving you a lawful order to step out of the vehicle.
Is it a reason why you telling me to step out of the vehicle?
Any reason I want.
She's being stubborn. She should have listened to her boyfriend or her husband. Yeah, told her to step out the vehicle to comply with the officers. It could have been just over and done with it. She's a passenger. I don't know why she's refusing. Doesn't make any sense. I guess the boyfriend or husband said that she's been a recent issue with the officers. That reason she has some type of PTSD with officers or something, but she should have got out of there.
Okay, so step out of the vehicle or you will be forced out, you'll be placed in handcuffs, and then you will go to jail. Come hang out up here in my front bumper for me. Just sit on the bumper for me. Come on, lock it.
Jasmine then gets on the phone with 911. Yes, 911. But the people she's calling for help are the ones working to arrest her.
Okay, and I don't know what I'm stepping out for. I asked and he told me.
You're on the phone with 911. We are 911.
The officer told me whichever one.
That is so ridiculous.
It is to step out. So I'm stepping out with you on the phone with my hands up trying to move away from the officer.
You understand that we are...
This doesn't make any sense that she's on the phone calling for 911 and the police are there and she I could understand if they were dressed in uniform, but she actually just said, "Well, the officer's asking me to step out of the vehicle." So that doesn't make any sense. She should have just listened and got out of the vehicle. She seems like she's just being stubborn.
Police
I
officers?
don't understand what's going on, ma'am. So I'm ready. Please hurry up. For you to. Yes, ma'am. I can stay on the phone.
What's your name?
Yes, ma'am. And he told me, he said for whatever reason, he want me to step out the car.
A police dispatcher does not have
And
knowledge of
it's
criminal
another
law.
officer that's
I need you to go over there. My name is Officer Dufour, the Pensacola Police Department.
And I don't know. I haven't been read my rights. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I
I need you to go over to that vehicle. I'm going to put you in handcuffs.
I'm so scared.
You're going to handcuffs.
Oh my God, he's
Put your
touching
hands
me.
behind your back.
Ma'am, he's touching
Get out of the
me.
vehicle.
What's wrong with you?
Get out of the vehicle. You're going to get tased.
What's going on? Please help me.
Get out of the vehicle. I'm going to tase you. Get out of the vehicle.
Please help me.
Oh my gosh, she just ended up all the way into the back seat of the vehicle.
I got
Get out
my
of the car.
hands up.
Get out of the car.
What's wrong with you? I
Get
didn't
out of
do
the car.
anything.
Here.
What did I
Out of
do?
the car.
I don't know what
You
I'm
are under
doing.
arrest. You are resisting.
He's my arm, ma'am. I
You
don't
are
know
under
what I
arrest.
did. He
You're
pointed a
resisting.
gun to me. Please,
This is
he
a
out of the
taser.
gun. Please, he's shooting me, ma'am.
Let me still, man.
Stop.
He's pulling my
Put your
hair.
arm behind your back.
I am. He's pulling my hair for no reason. He's really abusing me. Please help me. Ah, what am I doing? He just tased me. Ouch. What are you doing? What did I do? What the is going on?
We're good.
What the hell? I can't. You just threw me. You tased me on purpose.
Yes, 100%. Because you were resisting.
I didn't resist anything.
They were
I
both
don't
in her
know
bag.
What's in my bag?
They were in front of you for shooting.
Sir, what is the...
This could have been completely avoided if she would just obey the law enforcement officer's commands. So simple.
I don't even know what's going on. Wait, what am I doing? What is going
They need to fix her shirt. Her bosom's coming out.
on? Why are you doing that? Why are you hurting me? You've been hurting me on purpose for no reason. Is your body cameras on?
100%.
Are
They
your
always
body
are.
cameras on?
Yes.
So you just tased me like that for no reason?
Because you were resisting
I was not
and for battery on law enforcement officer.
a battery?
Yes.
You lying. The whole thing is on record.
Yes, it is.
Spread your legs.
Okay.
Spread your legs. Do not make me kick your legs again. Stop.
Ouch. What did I do?
Stand up.
Why are you jerking me like that? I'm not even resisting you and you hurting me.
The chaos settles just long enough for one of the officers to realize they have a problem. They're trying to search her, but between the jewelry, the cuffs, and, well, her chest, things get awkward fast.
What did I do? You racist?
What are we doing? Are we playing silent game? What are we doing here? Talk. Ma'am, I know you can speak.
Yeah.
You've been speaking. What is in your breast?
I think they think there's something inside of her breast, but I think it's just. Those are just her breasts.
I just told you.
And then I
My
asked you,
earring.
and I asked you what side.
I'm taking her first.
You said in it.
In your breast. What is in your breast? Just because the size of her breast, I could not get in between. I get underside.
I'll let the jail know.
So just
Jasmine was charged with battery on an officer, 2 counts, resisting with violence, and misuse of 911. The prosecutor dropped the 911 charge almost immediately, citing a lack of probable cause. As for the rest, we couldn't find a court record in Escambia County, which means this case is either still working its way through the system or it quietly went away.
That prior case likely got dropped, seeing as though they can't find a case file.
Off site wide. Next, we're in Orlando, Florida, where a traffic stop over a Georgia tag turns into a law school debate club. Alicia Washington wants to know why she got pulled over, and she wants to know now.
What's up? What's the problem? You just tired for everything?
10-4. It's going to be unreadable Georgia tag. We're going to be 4500 block of Edgemore on a gray sedan.
Why are you reading my tag and I just came?
You got your license, registration, proof of insurance.
I do, but first of all,
Step back in the car.
No, because I know my rights, and you just pulled over for no reason.
12:45. Step back in the car.
I'm not gonna. I don't have anything. I'm gonna stay right here and talk to you.
Okay.
Because
I'm giving you a lawful order.
I know my rights.
I'm giving you a lawful order.
It seems to be a theme. People don't know how to just follow simple commands from an officer. They're just trying to control the scene so they can make sure that he's safe. I get it. I really don't understand her point. She seems as though she's just being stubborn.
You unlawful rights. I'm gonna read you your rights in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna sit down, but I'm gonna read you your rights in a minute because I've been to law school. I've been going through law school. I'm gonna read you your rights.
Congratulations.
We have a law school student here. She might better see if she knows her laws.
I have 2 reasons for the traffic stop. Give me your license, registration, proof
Tell
of
me why
insurance.
first, because I didn't do nothing. I'm just pulling around because I just came from my cousins and now I'm back over here to pull into my parking lot.
Okay.
So what
License,
did I do?
registration,
What
proof
did
of
I do
insurance.
for me to give you that?
License, registration, proof
Tell
of
me
insurance.
what I did for me to give you that
Once
first.
I get all your documents, I will give you that.
No, you have to tell me first what did I
just
do.
told you.
Technically, there's nothing that says that the officer needs to tell someone why they got pulled over before they show their license and registration. Can he? Should he? Would it make things go smoother? Yes, but there's nothing that technically says that he has to tell the reason for the stop before they provide their license and registration.
What did I do?
Once I get all of your information, I will give you
I didn't
your...
do no illegal turn. I just came from around there. I really just came from the stop sign and pulled in. So I didn't understand what he's
License,
doing.
registration, proof of insurance.
Tell me what I did first, sir.
You are going to go to jail for resisting if you do not provide
and you're
legal
about to get
documentation.
sued for coming over here for pulling me over for no reason.
Okay.
Was you speeding?
I believe the reason when he first pulled up and looked at the vehicle, he said he couldn't read the tag, unreadable tag. So either the license plate was covering some part of the license plate cover was covering some type of the license plate, or maybe it was dirty that he couldn't read it. That's enough of reasonable suspicion to at least question her about it. And she's parked. She's not even parked. She's like in the middle of the parking lot. So I don't know why she didn't just park. It seems strange, but he does have a reasonable suspicion to at least talk to her.
Wasn't speeding. We literally just came from around the corner. Nobody was speeding, none of that. So I'm confused. Where's my wallet? Because he's gonna get me. He's gonna piss me off for real. It's gonna go bad for him.
Okay.
What did she do? I ain't do nothing. Tell me what I did.
I don't have to explain to you what she did.
Yes, you do.
You're not you.
Okay, well, answer me. What did I do?
When I get all of your documentation, I will provide that
Hey,
to you.
Jalen, give me just a second. I got pulled over, and I'm trying to figure out why he pulled me over. She ain't do nothing. Sir, hold on. He passed. You have to tell me why you pulled me over because you just literally, we're in the cluster, and I wasn't even on the main road for you to pull me over.
I'm asking for all your legal documentation.
I can give you that, but I need you to give me a legal reason why
Okay,
you
can
pulled
you
me
give me
over.
your license, registration, and proof of insurance? Again, like I've asked
Okay, what's
for the
your
8th time.
badge number? What's your badge number and your name?
When I get all of your
When
legal
I get, okay,
documentation,
what's your name
I
and your
will give you
badge
that.
number? Because you just pulled me over for no reason.
Now she's just being insubordinate. She should have just gave him the license, registration, and insurance. If she's a law student, argue it in court. It's not, the side of the road is not the place to be arguing with the officer. This is not going to work out well for you at all.
Again, I have 2 reasons for the stop.
Okay, so tell me before I give my damn information. Tell me.
That's not how that works.
That is how that works. I done been through this before, and I done been through law school. So tell me before I give you my stuff. I done been through law school, and I know what the going on? You supposed to read what you supposed to tell me what I've done. Tell me why you pulling me over. Say first of all, you supposed to say, hey, I'm pulling you over for this. Now can I have your license and registration? So tell me why you pulling me over so I can go ahead and hand you my license and stuff. Go ahead and tell me. Why you pulling me? Because you ain't got no reason. Exactly. You ain't got no reason. Like you ain't got no reason. Not even be standing by.
I don't know. I guess some people could argue that why didn't he just tell her, I couldn't read your tag. That's the reason why I'm questioning you and pulling you over. But does he have to? No. Could he have? Unless, I guess to quell the situation, I guess he could have.
Can you move from my door? No. Yes, you can. Move. Okay. Let me call somebody. Like, move from my door. I ain't got no choice but to call him now. Now I gotta.
Now she's trying to control the scene. He's losing control of the situation. And this probably is where it's going to start getting explosive after this part.
Call him. Because what the hell?
Alicia's mom shows up, and now it's a family affair. The officer tries to get her back in the car, but Alicia's not sitting.
Can I get your documentation?
Can you tell me
so
why you
I can
pulled me
explain
over?
to you the reason for
I
the
need
stop?
you to go ahead and
This
explain
is
to
not
me
your.
now.
This is not your stop.
This is my stop. This is stay here. This is my stop.
This is not your stop.
This is my mama right now.
This is my traffic stop. I will explain to you the reason for the stop when I get all of your legal documentation.
Okay, tell me my legal reason so I can give you my legal documentation because I can give you my license. Right. Yes, this is how it works.
Okay, give me your license.
Tell me why we doing it.
Give me your license.
Tell me why we doing it.
Give me your
I give you.
Well, she just smacked his hand. He's going to say that was a battery, which, in fact, he didn't consent to her being touched, and she touched him. I guess it's technically a battery, and she's about to be arrested.
Don't touch me.
Step out of the car.
Here you go.
Step
Don't
out of the
touch
car.
me.
Step out of the car. Step out of the car.
I swear to God, y'all finna get sued. I got to the max because I know I've been to law school. Y'all finna get sued. Oh my daughter, I'm finna sue the y'all. Hey, literally, God, see what I have. Listen, Kiara, matter of fact, my daddy in town. I'm gonna let y'all have this because I already know y'all wrong.
You're good. I got her. Get her.
You see, y'all been out there hustling because she ain't do.
No, she's good. You don't have to detain her. Just
I
watch
swear to
her.
God. Sir,
Stop.
don't push me.
Stop. Turn around.
Because you just did this for no reason. You didn't even tell me why I was pulled over.
Take a seat.
Okay, give me a second. I need to talk. Give me a second.
Once again, she's trying to control the situation and not complying. She's already got 2 charges already. She's going to have the battery charge and a resisting charge. She's just stacking him up now.
Okay, can you let me go? I'm not gonna go nowhere. I need you to let me go though. Let me the go!
Stop.
Tell him to get, excuse me, you need to tell him to get his hands off me right now. Because I'm not finna run. I'm finna get to the car, but let me go. All right, I'm not
And
gonna
sit down.
Just let me stand, but you ain't gotta keep pushing me. I
Let's
swear to
go.
God. You
Sit
keep
down.
pushing on me like this. I'm finna knee him in your nuts. Kiara, I can't stay calm. He keep putting his hands on me and I'm finna knee him in his nuts for
Roach
real.
over, 10-4.
Thank you. Stop touching me. Tell him to get his hands off of me.
Sit down.
Now she's over here threatening that she's going to knee him if he touches her again. She's being very combative now.
Well, get your hands off of me.
Sit down in the car.
Okay, so get your hands off
Sit
of me.
down.
I'm
Go all the way
in the car. Okay, I'm gonna sit right here.
Go in the
Okay,
car.
No, I'm
Close
right
in the
here.
door.
Okay, can you chill?
Go in the car.
I'm calm, sir. I need you to stop.
Go in the car.
I'm good. I'm about to. Okay, can you stop talking to me like I'm not?
Let's go.
I'm finna get in the car.
I tried to reason with you from the beginning. Get in the car.
I'm in the car. Give me a second.
Put your feet in the car.
What was the reason you pulled her over? Okay, she's asking you and you can't tell her. She's asking you and you can't tell her at all. You being nasty. You being racist. This is racist right here. Yeah.
Oh man, so I hate that when they pull the race card, but it seems as though situations like this could have just been easily avoided if he would have just told her why he was pulling her over. Did he have to? No. Now this whole situation is gonna get blown up because you can tell they're in a low income neighborhood and people are gonna start coming out because this is gonna start getting loud, guaranteed.
I'm calling. He's being racist. Literally, we was at the stop sign.
Yeah, you can see people starting to come outside and watching the whole situation unfold now. The officers about to start losing control of this whole scene.
Spitting, suing, you name it. Her mom is still in the officer's face. Her brother is circling. And through it all, Alicia keeps reminding them she's in law school and she knows her rights.
He's being racist. Literally, we was at the stop sign. It don't matter, Mom. We was at the stop sign. He was all looking at her car. She didn't do anything wrong. I'm telling you what happened. We was at the stop sign. He did a Yui and blocked her in just like that. What did you stop her for? Tell her what he stopped her for so you can give her her ID. That's all he had to do, but he being a nasty white. Y'all finna get sued. Stop touching me.
Go in the car.
She should have been in all that time. She should have been inside that cruiser. I don't know why she was been outside. Now she's just acting out, making a scene, and showing everybody that she's actually controlling this whole situation. This officer did not handle this well. He must be new.
I'm
in the car.
In the car, all the way.
I swear to God,
Go.
you touch me, I'm
Can
finna
we
video
go?
my on my mama. You stop touching me. Stop touching
Go
me.
in the car.
Okay, so
I'm closing the door.
Okay.
Get in the car.
Okay, I'm
Get
gonna
in
call
the
my
car.
daddy.
No.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
Hold on, is she
Alright,
calling
I'll
my
go
daddy? Keep coming! I swear to God, you gotta stop pushing me. Get down, fucking
Hey, she ripped the cuff. Hey, she ripped the cuff.
I'm gonna spit on her.
She came out of her cuffs. Now it's about to get really interesting.
I'm finna
I got the legs. I got the legs. I got the legs. Hey, coordinate arrest.
Relax.
I'm not gonna pull back because y'all won't
Relax.
I relax.
Relax. Relax. Relax.
I swear to God, y'all finna get sued like a y'all finna get sued like a Oh my daughter.
Lock
Oh my
him up.
daughter. Oh my daughter.
Make him in.
Y'all must don't know I'm in law school. I'm in law school. Oh, y'all get out of here. I got it. I'm trying to make sure she caught my daddy.
She can go.
Okay, I need to make sure. Stop touching me.
We'll roll down the window for you.
No, I got
Get in.
You would think that the officer would have learned from the first time. That's why she got out of her cuffs, because they didn't lock the cuffs. They did it again. They never locked the cuffs.
You're already under arrest. Get
Please
in.
don't touch me. I got
Get
it.
in.
I got it, y'all. I need y'all to relax.
Get in.
I'm in. Yeah, right now, her wrong. No,
Last warning. Get in.
Get in the car. Do this again.
Just stop. Just stop. You're already under.
I'm giving y'all allow him to do that.
Got your hand on the female.
Exactly. He had her all on the fan before he pulled up.
Yeah,
For
see?
no reason.
Don't you think those who complied would be a lot easier?
Yeah.
Her family is still demanding answers. Then she plays the asthma card. But the second an officer gets close, she starts thrashing again.
There are a lot of people congregating out there now.
Total chaos.
But she asked what was the reason she got pulled over.
Then it's hard.
Not tell her at all. What was the reason you pulled us over? Exactly.
What's the reason?
No, you
What
don't.
is the reason?
You do have to have. You gotta tell us. What you get up? What you pulled us over for? You gotta tell us. Exactly. Exactly. Well, that's not fair. What did we do wrong? Okay, wait.
He's on his way.
Exactly. He's being nasty. He probably don't like white people.
They'll call one.
Right there.
If they call one, if she's a bit. I don't know because I'm not the one that stopped them. So why you keep yelling at me?
Exactly.
Oh, that's not good. Officer needs to relax too, because you see a lot of people starting to come out. People are going to think that they're racist cops because someone's yelling, why are they pulling me over, not giving them a reason. The first thing they're going to go to is there was no reason to get pulled over other than the color of their skin. So should he have just said, pulled you over because I can't read your tag? Maybe this could have been all avoided. I don't know.
What? Stop.
I need my asthma pump. I'm finna pass out.
Okay.
I'm finna
She came out of her cuffs again.
pass out.
gotta
Don't touch me.
I gotta secure
Stop,
you.
because I
No,
need
Victor,
somebody else.
Victor.
Get somebody else. Stop, because I
I
don't
need
like
to
the way you
secure
handling me.
you. I need to secure you.
I
Yeah,
need
she slipped. She keeps slipping.
because
Yeah, I need to put your cuffs
y'all
on.
don't even know where it's at. Walk me over there.
No.
Your family.
Walk me
She'll
over
get it.
there.
Your friend will get it,
Y'all finna
okay?
have me pass out. If I pass out, y'all really
I
finna.
need to secure you in handcuffs, okay?
No, I got it. No, y'all already got the door closed. You ain't
Yeah, I
got to
need to-
secure it. You already.
This is a dangerous situation because those handcuffs, especially the one that is not secure on her hand, that could be used as a weapon. Because all you have to do is just open it up, and that piece that comes out can poke somebody's eye out. That's very, very poor police work over here.
Got me closing this.
Just
Close the door.
Turn around and
Close the door.
I need to secure you in
Just
cuffs.
close the door.
I need to secure you in
Close
cuffs.
the door.
We're gonna put a hobble on you if you don't.
No, I need you to close the door.
And I need to secure your cuffs.
Okay, I
Come
need
here.
my ass
Okay,
pump.
give me your hands.
Alicia keeps circling back to the one thing she knows: law school. 5th year, she says. She claims nobody read her rights. Nobody told her why she was stopped. Meanwhile, she's asking for her hair clip.
Can you do it? Because he's handling
Okay,
me too
go
rough.
ahead. Go ahead.
I'm finna kick your in your because you handling me too rough.
Stop. Turn around.
Handle me like that again. I'ma spit on your. I'ma kick you in your. I'ma kick your.
Turn around.
You grab on me like that one more time.
Do not do that.
Handle me like that one more time.
Hey, stop.
I'm not stopping. The way he just handled me.
Where's your pump? Where's your asthma pump? Stop. Where's your asthma pump?
Stop handling me because the way you
It's
keep
probably
handling me.
double
Stop.
lock. Is it
Can
double
y'all
lock?
tell him to stop touching me?
It's double lock.
Stop. I need you to get your hands off of me and I'll stop. Get him the away from me.
Owens.
Listen, get him the away from me and then I will calm down. I'm a reason with them, but I'm not gonna reason with you.
Look at her trying to control the whole scene again. This is not good. He lost control of the situation.
Y'all got 10 seconds and I'm finna start spinning. 10 seconds. I'm gonna give y'all ass 10 seconds. I'm gonna give y'all 10 seconds.
Let go.
I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. That's what the thought.
Relax.
That's what the I thought. Back the up.
This is the problem.
Now back your ass up.
This cup.
My problem is because his white ass don't pull me up for no reason. That don't mean I'm already in the company. That's my problem.
Don't worry about it. This one's messed up, bro. She slipped over.
It's okay. I'm on my 5th year in law school and I know my rights. Nobody read me my rights. Nobody said nothing.
I think she said 5th year of law school. Oh my gosh. Law school is only 3 years. I don't know what law school she went to.
On my 5th year in law school, y'all finna go to jail. Oh, y'all finna lose y'all job.
Don't talk to you before you know.
Oh,
Relax, baby.
y'all
You can take the
just
tape off of
they
you.
finna get, This my hair. This my hair.
What's your name, man?
This my hair.
Take the handcuff off. You need
Hey,
to
go get my hair clip.
Go.
Yeah, I need a hair
Get you
clip.
situated.
Girl, come take my wig off.
Chill out, bro.
Chill out. Bring my hair clip or something.
I
I need y'all to shut the up so my friend can hear me and where my hair clamp is at. My girl, it's either in my purse.
Where's your asthma pump at? That's what we need to know about.
I need her idea.
I don't know. Mine handling that car somewhere.
Ma'am, do me a favor, have a seat right here,
Hey,
please.
would y'all chill? I'm talking to her with my
We're gonna do that. Do me a favor, have
I'm
a
talking
seat.
to her with my
Hold on.
So y'all want to do this? Y'all want to do this again?
Ma'am, do
Y'all want to
me
do
a
it
favor, have a
again?
seat,
Y'all want to do this again?
Ma'am, we're trying
Okay,
to.
I need y'all to relax. Okay.
Come on.
Why y'all handling me like this?
I'm just holding you up.
First of all, I need y'all to read me something and tell me why I was pulled over.
What do you do that?
What can we get from her? What can we get from her? What would you like from her?
Come on, let's go.
All right, come on.
Come on, please. No, we're not doing that.
Alicia is in the back of a squad car, cuffed and still
Now she's over here blowing kisses at them. Oh my gosh.
demanding to know why she was stopped. Then the doors close, and somewhere in the background, that laugh echoes.
No matter
what he wanted. This is what he wanted. He came up here with a nasty attitude, and literally, like, we just got here.
Okay.
She had her ID in her hand, literally in her hand. He snatched her out the car for nothing.
Right.
Everybody is out here. Everybody seen it.
Did she get out of the car, or he pulled her out of the car?
She opened her door. Got out the car. Okay, and she asked him, "What is the reason why you pulled me over?" He got in her face and said, "Get back in the car." Okay, she got in the car, and he was being all high style. And she said, "Okay, I don't have a problem giving you any of my documentation, but what did I do?" Because literally, we was at the
So
stop
her
sign.
attitude is pretty good?
Huh?
Her attitude is pretty good?
Yeah, she.
So
all she
it devolved pretty bad by the time I got here, though, huh?
Yes,
She was
because he dragged her out the car,
Okay.
and she was wondering, like, why are you being handling me like this? And now it's two of them. Now it's two of them. Right? But still, don't know why he
Hey,
stopped her.
I'm sorry, baby. Just take a picture of it and send it to them. That's fine. They can keep it. We don't.
Let me see.
Just make it so she can get bonded out faster. Just let one of them can take a picture of it and send it to him, and then she can get out of
See,
jail
like,
faster.
they are not even making it. It's so unnecessary, like the type of energy. Let me see it, and I will give it to him. I'm working with Sergeant because they're being nasty. They don't even know how to talk to people. That's what I'm saying. They treat people like they criminals. I ain't never did nothing like that.
She just know her rights because she is.
Yeah, she know her rights. That's what I'm saying. She know it.
She's in school for she's in
They act like they can just do whatever they want to do and talk to
Have your
people like however.
Can you get your phone? Just take a picture and send it to them.
Still don't know why she got pulled.
So I'll find out for you why she got pulled over, and I'll let you
She
know.
was asking what they were pulling her for, and she had it in her hand. That's how you
literally like this. Like this. It's literally his hand was right here, she was right here.
All right.
I'm a law student. I know my rights.
1015 Bravo Foxtrot, 51 to BRC, copy starting.
Kiara! Kiara!
101799.
Get my keys to my car, I'm out the door. Did you call me? What did he say?
Alicia Washington was charged with battery on an officer, assault on an officer, and resisting without violence. The case dragged for months. Then she got pretrial intervention. Stay out of trouble, and it all goes away.
Not bad for that. She can do some pretrial diversion program. Does this go away because you stay out of trouble? You have to do some community service as well. Things of that nature.
Man, y'all tripping, man.
Now stop.
Tripping. I can't be.
Stop.
Y'all tripping. I didn't even do nothing. I didn't even do nothing. I didn't do nothing, man. Man, come on, brother. Man, come on. Y'all call my mama, man. They just beat me up, y'all.
Next, we're in Escambia County, where a traffic stop for alleged illegal window tint turns into a full-blown seat-switching situation. Officers say they spot the driver crawl into the back seat while his friend jumps behind the wheel. When they approach, Messiah Rochelle is in the back, reportedly reaching for something by his feet. The officers tell him to step out. He's not moving. Then, things get loud.
What's going on, man?
How y'all doing?
He already looks guilty. Yeah, why are you gonna pop your head out like that? What passenger in the back seat's gonna pop their head out like that unless you're guilty? He already said you're already guilty, man.
Can you roll his back window down? I can't see. Was this?
Yes, window though.
Door 371 1618.
Step out of the car for me. Hey, kick your hand up and step out of the car.
Man, what happened, man?
I've already asked you once when your hands.
Cop knows what he saw. He saw him switching seats. He was actually the one driving. Now he's over here probably concealing. Because for officer safety, he had to come out because he could have been hiding a firearm. He doesn't know what he's doing back there.
Down there. I'm not going to sit there and ask you again.
My hand is nowhere, sir. What's going on? What, y'all don't have proper cause to stop?
I do have proper cause.
What was the proper cause?
Don't be moving.
What was the proper cause? What happened?
Stop moving.
Sir, what is going on? I need a reason, man. I need a reason.
Well, since you're
I'm
the
in the
driver,
back seat.
since you're the driver, I'll tell you
I
the
wasn't
reason.
driving, sir. You can ask me I wasn't driving.
Step back.
I wasn't
Step out the car.
driving.
Oh, he's gonna ask them. I can't wait to hear what they have to say.
Stay away from
Man, you guys is doing the wrong thing. Hey, this is her car. Look, stop the car. I mean, man, y'all tripping, man.
Now
Y'all
stop.
tripping. I can't be.
Stop.
Y'all tripping. I didn't even do
Stop.
nothing. I didn't even do nothing. I didn't do nothing, man. Man, come on, brother. Man, come on. Yo, call my mama, man. They just beat me up, y'all. The police just beat me up. I didn't even do nothing. Chris.
We're 10-4. Give me another. Messiah has
Oh, this is embarrassing. Grown man, he's over here basically crying for his mama.
just about lost his mind, screaming for his mom. Officers are trying to get him into a car. He's fighting, they're restraining, and somewhere in the middle of it all, he's still yelling that he didn't do anything.
Randy.
Yo, come on, man.
Put him in your car. Stay in the car.
Stay in the car.
Man, come on.
Listen to me.
Come on, man. I didn't do nothing, man. Why y'all?
Stop playing.
Right now, you're resisting arrest. You should be obeying law enforcement officers' commands. I don't know what he's got going on.
I wasn't driving, bro. What is you doing, man? What is you doing? What is you doing, man? I'm not doing nothing. I don't have nothing in my pocket, man. What is you doing? That's a man. Come on, man. No,
Stop.
no, man.
Stop moving.
No, y'all call my mama. My mama, man.
He's being way too emotional. Now, committing crimes, totally against committing crimes. You got to be lawful at all times. But if you're going to live that lifestyle, you know that there's going to be a time you're going to be arrested. You need to man up for your wrongdoing. He's over here crying for his mama. Like, come on, man.
Call my mama, I didn't do nothing. Oh my God. Oh my God, man. No, brother.
You over here having a temper tantrum. You over here stomping his feet like a little child. This is sad. This is quite embarrassing, actually.
No, man.
Have a seat.
Man, what?
Have a seat.
Why, sir?
Away from that car.
Sir.
Get him away from that car.
Sir.
Have a seat.
Man, I can't. You got my dreads. You got my dreads,
Pick
man.
your feet up.
No, man. I got a lawsuit right now for the police.
Pick your feet up.
Man, sir, why is you doing me like this?
Because you're doing this.
I'm not doing nothing.
Pick your feet up.
I guess he just told the officer that he has a pending lawsuit for officers beating him up. I guess that's what, according to him.
I'm not doing nothing, sir.
Slide your feet in.
I'm not doing nothing.
They're about to question his buddy to see whether or not he was actually driving or not. The officer knows what he saw. Let's see if his friend is gonna stick to the story or what.
What's your name? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice and agree with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you without cost. If you decide to answer questions, yell lawyer present, you have the right to stop answering any time. You understand your rights? Do you have any ID on you?
Yes, in my pocket.
Okay, you got any weapons on you?
No.
Okay.
Car
Can
211.
you grab it for me?
Car 211.
211. All right, ma'am. I need you off the phone and step out and talk to me, please.
I gotta step out and talk to the police.
216. You can slow anybody else down.
Alright.
Hang up
Or
the
any
phone.
other unit routes 216 can play your response.
What's your name? Okay. Do you have an ID?
Yeah.
Whose vehicle is this?
This is my friend's vehicle. I'm actually about to go get her from work.
So your friend's vehicle?
Yeah,
Who did she let use it?
me.
Okay, listen to me. I know who was driving. All right. Now, I pulled you over because your window tint. Simple little window tint.
The window's tinted too much.
Okay. Who was driving? Because when I pulled over, y'all pulled in here and y'all decided to switch seats.
I stayed in my seat.
I know you did.
There it is, right there. She pretty much just admitted that they did switch seats. The officer wasn't just seeing things.
Step back here. Who was driving the car when I pulled you guys behind you?
I was drinking, and I'm not gonna lie. He was just where I can like sober down. She was supposed to be driving, but
I know, but when you went through the light, stopped at this red light, and then you pulled into here, who was driving?
he was.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Down there. Both of them are admitting that he was the one driving, so he's toast.
So I thought, would he tell you to switch seats or what?
I didn't know y'all was putting us up. He was like, "Can you drive? You feeling all right?" I was like, "I'm feeling all right. I'm drunk way early in the day, so."
Signal 1 below,
Step back there.
Warrington Elementary, 220 North Navy Boulevard. It's a gray Honda 2-door. Was throwing things that complained of the vehicle. Had a golden retriever in it. White female driver. Last seen on Brandon Avenue. Can be clear at 1624.
Looks like he found something back there.
They just searching through the car right now.
Because I got probable cause too, man.
I know. I'm just letting her know because I had to pick her up from work, so I'm telling her.
Messiah's mom pulls up, and she's
Unfortunately, for the drugs or whatever that was found back there, they're probably not going to be able to ping it on him because he could just argue that the other guy was the one that was in the back seat because technically he was, and they just switched. So it's going to be hard for the state to prove that he had dominion or control of whatever substance that they found back there.
been here before. Last time, she says, officers put their hands on her son. Now she says she's watching it allegedly happen again.
I'm Gloria. I'm the St. Rochelle's mom.
Okay, hi, how are you?
I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, he is under arrest. All right, so he's going to have a driving charge. It's okay. Can you handle it?
I'm going to tell you why I can't breathe, because last time my son got arrested, Officer Major, they put their hands on my child.
Yes, ma'am, I was there.
We have yet to deal with that. They don't have to do that. They didn't have to do that. So me even talking to y'all, excuse me if I'm a little hostile, okay? Me even talking to y'all, it's hard for me to talk to y'all because of what they did to my son.
I understand.
So I guess mom is reiterating that there was a previous arrest where, according to them, there was police brutality.
So today he's just got a driving charge, and then he's got some more drug charges. All right, but he's, other than getting himself all worked up, he's not injured anyway or anything like that. He's just worked himself up to the point that he's yelling.
That's because I can say y'all have to understand why he's feeling the way that he's feeling. If it was one of your kids, if you suffered the hands of police brutality, misconduct, or whatever y'all want to call it, y'all would feel some type of way.
I get it.
I never in my life sat here and I used to be doing stuff like this, CO and stuff. I never in my life never thought that I would be the mother of a son that dealt with stuff like this before.
Mom says she was a CEO before. That means she was a corrections officer. She probably worked in the jail or prison or something.
I can't deal with this.
I got you. Well, he was not, last time, I don't know what he told you, or if you, he was not unnecessarily just beat down in police brutality.
It should have never been hands touched. I read the police report, is what I'm saying. I read the police report, and the police report did not say he was resisting with violence. That was never on the
Correct. He did not resist with violence. That is correct.
No, he shouldn't have ran, but that should have never happened. That's just a bad experience for me to deal with as a mother.
I get it, but unfortunately, he's out here making the bad decisions.
He's grown. I can't stop that.
I know it.
But y'all trained to not put your hands on people, so that's what I'm saying. I can't.
Well, that's not necessarily true, but.
Well, when it's necessary, do so. When it's not, don't.
I agree 100%. So, but he's getting ready to get transported. He's not going to have a bond. because he's still out on bond from the last charges, so he won't have a bond.
I'm trying to figure that.
Yeah. So
Yeah, he's not gonna have a bond because one of his conditions of his prior bond was to stay out of trouble, and he got another arrest. So he's gonna need to see the judge before he gets released.
but like I said, he's fine. He's just got himself worked up. So
And that's pretty much based on what he done went through. I understand what you're saying. I understand. Chris, baby, you and that girl, I don't want y'all around me right now. Ain't even gonna lie. I don't want y'all around me.
is there any questions I can answer for you?
No, baby.
I'm not gonna let you.
I'm upset, but
I know.
I'm just.
I'm not gonna let you see him right now because right now he's not yelling, and I don't want him to get worked up again seeing you.
He's not gonna get worked up seeing me.
I don't want that to happen. So to prevent that from happening, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna let you go there and talk to him right now. We're gonna get him out of here as quick as we can. We're gonna get our stuff done as quick as we can.
Worked up and me not talking to him.
Well, if that happens, then we'll deal with it. But we're gonna get him to the jail as quick as we can. That way, we can get it done and get out of here.
Messiah spots his mom and loses it, screaming for her, begging for answers.
Oh my gosh, he's a serious mama's boy.
The officer finally lays it out. Driving without a license, possession of cocaine, possession of marijuana. Messiah's response? He didn't have any weed on him. Priorities.
What has I been arrested for, man?
Give me just 1 second and I'll tell you, okay?
Oh my God, man. I wasn't even driving. Why y'all doing me like this? Why y'all arresting me, man? Why y'all? Mom.
406.
Mom.
Yeah, a grown man crying for his mama. Come on, man.
Hey, why was
1915 to the jail, probably beginning.
Why is I being arrested, man? Please tell me, man.
895.
Man, please. Man, can you please tell me, man? Oh my God, man, you don't even want to tell me. Man, why I'm supposed to know why I'm getting arrested?
So, driving without a
I
license,
wasn't driving.
possession of cocaine,
Possession of cocaine.
and marijuana.
I didn't have no marijuana on me, man.
Messiah Rochelle.
You didn't say it. I didn't have no weed on me, no cocaine on me. Oh man, that's funny. You say you didn't have any weed on him, but didn't say you didn't have any cocaine on him.
Was charged with possession of marijuana, cocaine, and paraphernalia, and in the end, the cocaine and marijuana charges were dropped. He pled guilty to paraphernalia, a fine and court costs, so his mom showed up for nothing.
Yeah, it was gonna be hard to place that cocaine and marijuana on him because if he was switching back and forth in the seat, and that cocaine and marijuana could have easily been the guys or the girls. She could have just thrown it back there too. So because it wasn't found on him, and there were 3 other people in the car, it's hard to place it all on him.
Oh my God, this is really happening right now.
Yep, Summer. Hey, please don't resist.
Because I cried. Stop. Oh, shut the Oh, you didn't even test me, you stand up.
Next, we're in Clearwater, Florida, where a traffic stop for an alleged sideswipe takes a very emotional turn. Summer Sundal is behind the wheel, and from the moment the officer approaches, she's already spiraling. The officer asks where she's coming from. Summer starts explaining the timeline of a 3-month relationship, how her voice sounds bad today, and that she's got a babysitting job waiting. The only thing she doesn't mention, where she was actually coming from.
I gotta ask you a couple of questions, but first I'm gonna have you go ahead and take a step out of the car, okay? Okay. Summer, have you had anything to drink today?
No, my mirror touched someone. That's all that happened.
Okay. What about any drugs? You take any prescription medication, anything like that?
I don't do drugs or any of that.
No? Okay.
I was doing it on my way home. I was doing a whole hangout on my way home to go to the place I live at where it's a babysitting job.
Okay.
Oh man. She's slurring her words, not making any sense. Said to the place I was going to babysit, the place where I live at. Oh my gosh. It just sounds bad. She looks like she's all disheveled. Albeit they've never spoken to her before, they don't know how she speaks, but she doesn't look like she's all with it right now at all. She might be impaired. We'll see.
That way back? No wires, big deal.
Okay. Where are you coming from?
Clearwater.
Just Clearwater, nowhere in particular?
My friend.
Okay. Were you...
Now, technically, she doesn't need to tell the officers where she was coming from or where she's going, because they can just use that as more evidence against her for the DUI investigation that they're doing on her right now. Because what they're trying to see if she came from a friend's house or what they were doing there, if you came from a bar, restaurant, things of that nature. So she technically doesn't have to tell them where she's coming from.
Just hanging out over a friend's house, or did you guys go anywhere?
I hung out with someone that I've been waiting. I don't want to do
Okay, all right. So here's what I can do.
like we met each other like 3 months ago. My boyfriend's bad right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to question the nature of y'all's relationship
That's
or
what
anything
you're
like
doing.
that.
We met each other 3 months ago, and we wanted to meet each other again, and we had the best time today, like hanging out. And then I'm going back to where I live, and I was gonna see my babysitting job where I actually do live. Like I have 2 different houses on my way back. And yes, I did actually.
She doesn't sound good. She's under the influence of something. I can't.
Hit my mirror.
Okay.
So the accident mirror problem gets me into this problem, big ass problem. Like I don't understand.
The officer tries again. Where did you come from? That's all he wants to know. But Sommer is stuck on one thing. The mirror touched, and nothing else matters.
So, Summer, forgive me. I think we may have disconnected at some point. All I was asking is where you had come from. I'm not really sure what you're talking about when you're referring to your mirror. I don't know what you mean when you say that you and this person have known each other for 3 months. I was just trying to figure out where it was you were coming from.
I thought the only reason I got pulled over is because my mirror got a little touched. And somebody next to me, our mirror actually touched. That's the only reason I thought I got pulled over.
Okay, well, it's my understanding that there was more than one reason why you got stopped.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so how about this? I'll try and speed up the process a little bit. There is one thing that I'll ask of you. Would you be willing would you be okay if I just took a look at your eyes for a moment?
The mirror is the only reason that I was literally driving to my babysitting job where I live, the babysitting, and the mirror touched.
Okay, forgive me, I'm not asking anything about the mirror. I'm not sure.
She already knows what's coming. She knows that they're about to investigate her for driving under the influence. She already knows what's coming. That's why she's getting upset.
What you mean by the mirror?
I didn't do anything wrong. The mirror hit for a second.
Okay.
The mirror for a second. Now here I am.
Summer.
Now here I am.
Summer, I'm not sure what's going on. You're very upset. I want to try and help you.
Why would I be upset right now?
Okay, why are you
I was
upset?
brand new friends, and I'm going back to.
Okay.
No.
Would it be okay if I took a look at your eyes for a moment?
I'm trying to come.
Summer, let me try and explain this to you, okay? I'm seeing some things that are concerning.
No, I shouldn't be crying right now. My voice all up.
Okay.
Why am I doing this right now? Why?
I am not certain. I'm seeing some things that
No, I shouldn't be crying right now. My voice, I just want to go home. Like, I literally just want to go home. Like, what is the problem? But the mirror hit.
Could I speak to you for a moment? Because I'm trying to explain. I'm seeing some things that I am interpreting as potentially signs of impairment.
I just want to go home.
And I'm trying to figure out if there's cause to believe.
I don't. I just don't.
The officer begins a field sobriety test, asking her to follow a pen with her eyes, but Sommer is more focused on getting to her babysitting job. She gives it a try, then abruptly stops, deciding, after just a few seconds, that she's had enough.
Okay, Summer, try and focus on what I'm saying for a moment, okay? I'm seeing some things that I think may be signs of impairment, and I'm trying to determine if there's any reason to believe that you are impaired and should not be driving right now, okay? So one of the things that I'd like to do is offer the opportunity to perform some standardized field sobriety exercises.
She's probably on some type of illegal substance, because usually the officer would say, I smell alcohol, and I can smell the odor of alcohol from you, or something to that effect. He hasn't done that. So I'm going to assume because she went from looked like she was crying hysterically to just being calm. She's probably on some type of substance.
Purpose of which is to help determine your level of impairment. Now, you're under no obligation to participate in these field sobriety exercises, okay? Don't worry about that for right now.
Babysitting job that I'm supposed to meet up with right now.
Okay, Summer.
Because you're putting me in that situation now. Now they're like my voice. Now they're going on and on.
Summer.
Now they're going on and on.
Can you put the phone down, please? We need to have a conversation.
This is where I'm trying to go to.
Hi, I'm in the middle of conducting a criminal investigation right now, so I'm going to go ahead and hang up and put the phone down.
Somebody's asking you. That way we can speed this up and get you where you need to go.
Would you be okay if I just took a look at your eyes for just a moment?
Sure.
Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is take a step off the car, and I'm going to have you stand with your feet together side by side and your hands down by your side for me, okay? Do you see the tip of my pen right here, Summer? Right up here at the tip?
So the officer's gonna conduct what they call a horizontal gaze nystagmus test to check her eyes to see if there's any jerking. He's gonna have her follow this pen with her eyes, and if they jerk, then it's gonna show that she's impaired. She shouldn't be driving.
Okay, so what I'm going to ask you to do is I want you to follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only. All I mean by that is I just don't want you to move your head back and forth, okay?
She can't act right, and that's when the cuffs come out.
I'm obviously if anything, you're shaking it. Like I'm focused on it. What do you?
Okay. Is there anything about the instructions that you don't understand?
No, there's nothing wrong. I'm literally just ready to go home to my people.
Okay. Can you put your hands down by your side for me and just try and keep them there, okay?
Oh man, I've been doing this for years, and I've never seen someone's eye jerk back that bad. So she's definitely on something.
It's okay.
I don't want to do this right now. I just want to go home.
If you don't want to do that,
pulled over because I saw my mirror on accident.
Okay,
I just want to go home.
If you don't want to do that, then let me just ask you a couple of quick questions.
Sorry.
Okay?
I'm sorry. I just want to go. I just don't want to do this right now.
Summer, are you diagnosed with diabetes?
I don't want this right now. I didn't come to this town for this. I didn't come to this town for this.
Summer, are you diagnosed with diabetes?
I should be able to act right, but I don't want to. I don't want to do this.
Okay, Summer.
The reason why he's asking her if she's ever been diagnosed with diabetes is to negate any other symptoms for the cause of that nystagmus in her eyes.
What I'm going to have you do is I just need you to put your hands behind your back for me, okay?
Oh my God, this is really happening right now.
Yep, Summer. Hey, please don't resist.
Because I cried.
Summer, please don't resist,
don't do
okay?
this.
I need you to put your hands
Because
behind
I
your
cried.
back. Summer, you're under arrest.
Why? Because I cried. My voice has been too much. Please don't do this. Please, why are you doing this? Please, don't do this.
We'll talk, okay?
I'm scared right now. I don't want this.
Can you call for a female officer, please? Call for a female officer, please. We're going to go over here now.
The transport van pulls up, and it finally clicks. This is happening. Suddenly, Summer wants a test. Any test. Now she's insisting on it. But that chance, it's long over.
Later, I saw that I was pulled over. It's because of the mirror.
Okay. All right, Summer, go ahead and have a seat for me. Okay. Have a seat. I'm not going to leave the door open, but I'll roll the window down for you, okay?
Why are you doing this to me? I did nothing wrong.
Summer, please have a seat. Okay?
Please.
We'll still talk to you, okay?
I can't do this.
Hey, do you have a friend in your car you want to bring?
No, I just don't want to go to jail, please.
Go ahead and have a seat. So,
why? You won't do this to me. You won't. I know you won't. I know you won't. My friend's on the way, please. Why?
Summer, slide in. Go and turn your legs in for me. Okay.
She's supposed to get a second guardrail?
Alright, Summer, step out, please.
Go ahead and step out.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh God, that's the other one?
Yes.
That's your transport, man.
Are you serious right now?
Yes.
Why? where's my test? Where's my test at?
Summer, face
Where's
the
my
fan.
test at?
Summer.
No, but where'd my test go?
Okay.
Why are you doing this to me? Where's my test at? You did no test to me. You guys deserve a test to me. Don't you? Don't you deserve a test?
I don't know what you mean by that.
You deserve a test.
Yeah, she's definitely under the influence. It's like it's coming out even worse now than it was before.
I deserve a test.
Like, do I test? You came here, do I? And you've been trying to test me.
Yeah, we tried to.
No, but you didn't. You did.
Summer, stop.
No, that's a lie. You tried to. This is all on videotape. You didn't try, no.
It is on video.
Yeah, you didn't try a test at all.
You said you didn't want to do it.
No, you didn't. No, I said I know what I'm doing a breathalyzer. You didn't do a test.
Stop.
So I guess they were going to, she said, I guess they didn't show that part, but I guess she refused to do the breathalyzer. I guess she wants to do the field sobriety test. I don't know why she would want to do that. They're going to arrest her anyway.
I deserve a test.
Summer, face the
No,
fan.
I deserve it. Why didn't you test me? You're doing like a huge criminal. You didn't
At
test
the
me.
jail, let them know you want to do a test.
No! Once you get to the jail, it's over. The test is now. You didn't even do your job and do a test.
Okay.
Why are you testing me right now?
Face the van, okay?
No, my head can go wherever way I want it
It's
to.
gonna face the van.
Why didn't you test me? Why didn't you test me right now? Why didn't you test me? Test me, please.
The test is all she can think about now. Then she goes off on a random tangent. Shorts, personal business, whatever.
It's probably a good thing that she didn't get tested because if it would not be good. I guarantee that.
Or snapping right back to the test.
Why are you not testing me? Test me like you're supposed to. Test me like you're supposed to. Why are you not? Why are you not?
Do you have
testing
shorts on?
None of your the only business you guys have is testing me.
Face the van.
Testing me. It's testing me. You never even tested me. This is how you want me? You never even tested me. This is how you want me? Can't even put it on right. You can't even test me. Try it.
Face the van.
Yeah, you guys don't know your word. You don't know what to do.
These are on backwards.
But you can't test me. You can't even test me. Ha 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 ha.
We got one more on back. I got it. Hold on.
Stay right there, Summer.
Oh, yeah. What about testing me? Stay right there. Stay right there. What about testing me?
Stop.
Shut up.
Quit.
Stop.
You quit. You're weird.
Now she's about to add some more charges for resisting.
You guys are all weird as fuck. You didn't even do but f- you.
Do I need you
You didn't do You think that's gonna get worse than this?
Stand up.
Let's stand
No, you didn't even test me. You
Stand up.
This is actually pretty sad. This girl is going to have to look at this video and show all of her nonsense and how she was acting on this day. This is kind of embarrassing.
Here you go.
weirdo, you weird.
Sommer was charged.
Somewhere along the line, she went down the wrong path. Hopefully, this girl can change her life, because if she keeps going down this wrong path, what a shame.
Charged with battery on an officer and refusal to submit to testing. The case ended with pretrial diversion, so just stay out of trouble and it'll disappear. We'll see.
Interesting enough, they didn't charge her with driving under the influence, just the refusal to take the test. That's interesting.
What happens.
You're going to get in your car and you're going to drive your daughter to school. I can't parent your child for you.
I refuse to, driver.
Okay. I'm sorry. You're under arrest for child neglect.
We're now in Palm Bay, Florida, where police say they pulled over Yanitza Cruz for a domestic dispute that allegedly arose after they say she refused to drive her daughter to school. The officers arrive expecting a simple parent-teen dispute. Instead, they find Cruz blocking the road, her daughter in tears, and a standoff that quickly escalates.
What's going on?
Ask her what's going on. I don't know.
Stand over there. Ma'am, stand over there. What's going on now?
You guys aren't listening to me when I tell you guys I can't deal with it right now.
What's the problem?
She calls everybody that talks about them in front of my face.
Okay, close the door. Close the door for a second. No. I want to get out of the street. You close the door. Take a couple of deep breaths. What's going on? What's your side of what's going on right now?
I just caught somebody telling her that I'm driving her to school.
Okay.
And she got mad.
Okay.
And she opened the door.
Okay,
So
well,
I parked to the side.
Okay. All right. Well, why don't you hold off on calling people until you get her dropped off? And then you can talk to people.
That's strange. She have to stop calling. That was very weird for the officer to tell her that she can't call somebody while she's driving her daughter to school. That's weird. That's strange.
Why?
Why? So we don't have to keep trying to find you.
Okay.
Because you and your daughter are arguing.
Okay,
That's why.
I want her off my car.
You can't. Okay. You have a responsibility as an adult, a parent. You have no choice.
Okay, so are we going to sit here all day?
No, we're not going to sit here all day, ma'am. You're going to get in your car and you're going to drive your daughter to school. Yes.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Why? You're going to arrest me because I'm not going to drive her to school?
You have a responsibility as a parent. Okay? I can't parent your child for you. You have to drive your child to school.
Me van a llevar presa por tu hija, ¿oíste?
That's true. She should be driving her daughter to school. Let's see what happens.
Ma'am, get in your car and drive your child to school. Ma'am.
I refuse to drive her. Okay. I'm sorry.
Cops are on the scene, trying to keep the peace, but Yanitza Cruz isn't having it. She's yelling, arguing, and insisting she's in the right. Meanwhile, her 15-year-old daughter just wants to get to school.
Okay.
She tries to play victim when she knows what she did. She called the person. It's not to tell them that I went to school. No, she just started talking bad about me.
Like what?
She was like, just don't talk to her. She's a bad person. And then in front of the passenger seat, when you guys told her not to talk to me, she was like, I'm not gonna pick you up back from school. Find your own way back to school. I don't want to deal with you.
Okay.
It's just like I wasn't.
How long has this been going on with you and her?
It's just today, but she's been yelling at me since yesterday. So.
This all didn't just blow up today.
She's been doing this since yesterday. I just want to go to school. I can't deal with her anymore. I just can't do it. I don't care. I've been texting my sister.
There's two sides to the story. There's no reason why mom is just gonna not bring her to school. She's a teenage girl, probably giving mom a hard time. Mom doesn't know how to handle it. But these young kids nowadays, they're not innocent. She
said that.
Come on here. So what started this? What started this now?
G-E-R-R-Y Road and Harper. Harper Boulevard. Yes.
So what started this now?
I was in the phone telling her that they found her, that they told me to drop her off at school.
Yeah.
She started screaming at me, open the door to jump out.
Did you say anything about her being a bad daughter or anything?
That I can understand. Mom's bringing her to school and she's trying to open up the door, try to get out. That's She could have got hurt. So mom pulls over. I get that. That makes sense.
Anything while you're on the phone?
No.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm getting.
You know what? I'm always getting blamed. So
I'm not blaming you. I'm asking you a question.
Okay.
Ma'am.
It's okay. I'm tired of this. I could go to jail. That's fine.
Who said anything about going to jail?
Things are heating up fast. Yanitza is trying to explain her side while the officers sort through the situation, and nobody's quite sure what's coming next.
What's a good telephone number for you, ma'am? No. What is?
Look at my daughter. She's living in the house.
How long has this been going on?
Just recently, just now, because of a stupid boyfriend.
Okay. Has she been a runaway or anything before?
No.
Okay.
No. When she has problems, she goes to her sister's house. Her older.
So that's the one that you're on the phone with?
Yes.
Okay. So just so I know, when it comes to your house, Or is it just you and her, or do you have other? I think she said she's the baby, right?
Yeah, she's the baby.
Okay, so it's just you and her at the house?
Yes.
Okay. Has DCF ever been in your life before?
Yes.
And how long ago?
My daughter right now is 25. The last time.
Yeah, so how, I mean, has it been a long time?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
So DCF was involved with her other daughter, who's older now and no longer in the house. Not DCF isn't involved with this daughter.
understand that just because DCF doesn't just get called when it comes to problems and people getting investigated. Sometimes people need assistance, and it sounds like y'all need assistance.
I took her to therapy. She was doing the therapy was so good that they do even televisit where you should get in the computer and you talk to them.
Is she supposed to be taking meds or anything?
Yes.
Is she taking them?
No.
Why?
She don't want to. She says she don't want to.
When was the last time she saw a doctor?
She haven't seen a doctor.
Who gave her the meds?
Mom just, I think there might be some type of language barrier here too, because Mom's saying that she was seeing a doctor, but she's seeing the doctor through telehealth. But now that officer's asking when was the last time she saw the doctor, so she's probably thinking physically saw a doctor, so she's getting confused now.
The last time she saw that doctor was 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
Okay, 2 months ago or 3 months ago, but what, did they give her a bunch of, like, couple of months in advance or something?
No, they give her like 2 months.
Okay, so she's due to see the doctor again soon?
Well, yeah, because she haven't seen even televisit.
No disrespect, are you supposed to be on meds?
I have all
And
my
you take
meds.
them?
I take all my
Taking them where you're supposed to?
every single day.
Okay, give me a few minutes, all right?
Mom's on the phone, teens on edge, words are flying, and somehow nobody's leaving the car calm. This ride to school just turned into a full-blown showdown.
Mom was driving her to school, and Mom got on the phone and started saying that, you know, she's a bad kid. She doesn't want her around. Mom said that she's going to drop her off at school, but then she can find her own way home because she's not picking her up.
She keeps trying to provoke me into talking to her and stuff. Ignore her.
Oh, it seems like these officers are just taking her side, not listening to Mom at all. They're just listening to the daughter's side and taking everything she's saying as fact.
Trying to.
She's trying to push your buttons.
You're getting out of the car.
I know, but
She's
I just
acting like
can't
your
do
mom's
it.
acting like a child.
I just can't do it anymore.
As easy it is for me to say because I'm not in your situation, you have to pretend like you're deaf around her. I mean, you're not a stupid girl, right? Mom's trying to push your buttons. What happens if one of your friends tried to do that?
I think the officers overstepping here. Whether Mom's right or wrong, she's still Mom. She's still the parent. So for the officer to tell her that she's telling her to do something and to not listen, pretty much, the officer here, he's overstepping. He shouldn't have done that.
Ignore him, right? Walk away.
It's like she keeps calling my dad and then people, and it's like she's making the problem bigger and bigger.
Why are we back here again? You know that we have calls for service that are very important.
Well, she wants to jump out.
But why would you get on the phone and start talking about she's a bad kid to somebody?
No. I'm talking on the phone and I told her that's a whole lie. I told my daughter that I'm driving her.
Why couldn't you wait until afterwards?
Because my daughter asked me if we found her.
All this arguing, and the kid just needs a ride to school. 2 minutes, that's it. But Mom still refuses. So officers give her a choice. Drive your daughter to school or walk her there.
No, you...
Mom should have just drove her to school. If Mom is just worried about her jumping out of the car again, she should have just asked the officers just to escort him to the school. It's like right up the street, I guess, according to them. It's like 2 miles up the road. So I don't know why Mom just didn't just drive her to school. This could have been avoided.
just wanted to just make
Okay.
this stuff.
Okay.
She's going with you to school.
I'm not.
If you choose,
I refuse.
then what are you gonna do? Child neglect?
She could walk to school.
No, she's not gonna walk to school.
I'm
Okay.
not driving.
Because if
I
you
could walk her to
refuse-
school, but I'm not driving.
Well,
my
you
car.
can walk her to school then.
Okay.
That's fine. You
All
can walk her to
right,
school.
That's fine.
That's your choice. But if you leave her out here, then it's child neglect.
Okay. Well,
I think I was 10 or 11. I walked 5 miles to school. I sound like my dad. Oh, I'm gonna walk 5 miles to school and 10 miles to school in snow. But no, I was 10 years old. I did walk to school. This girl's probably walked further than this, but they say it'd be child neglect. I get the officer's point, but that's a little ridiculous.
Yep. Mom is gonna walk you to school.
Mom's what?
She's gonna walk her to school. Since you refused to drive her to school, so she'll walk her to school. She don't want to drive her, so she'll walk her. Oh, she took off.
Oh my gosh. So mom was supposed to say, mom said she was going to walk her to school. The mom just left the scene. She just left her daughter there with the officers. Now that she's going to be charged with neglect at the least.
Yeah, I'll go pull her over.
Yeah, go pull her over. Now we've got a parental issue. Yes, child neglect.
Child neglect.
She's gonna be 10-15 for me.
What's phone now?
I'm coming now. I'm going
What's phone
home
now?
with my son.
What's I'm going back. You're under arrest for child neglect.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright, so at this time you're being placed under arrest for child neglect because we told you you have to take her to school, you didn't want to take her to school, you decided to leave. So that's where we're at. Obviously your car can't stay here, so
Could I move it?
no, you're being
I
arrested.
mean, could my daughter come and pick it up?
She's got until the tow truck gets here.
All right, here's the deal. Your mom just took off on us. You're a 15-year-old girl. You're not in any trouble whatsoever. All right, here's what's going to wind up happening, okay? First off, I want you to, from what you were telling me, after we met up you over down near the school, your mom was driving you down the road here, and you said that she was talking to people on the phone. What was she saying?
She was just calling me a bad daughter and that people shouldn't be talking to me anymore because I'm crazy and all this. She's just telling my dad that I'm just a horrible daughter and that just stuff like that. And she just keeps saying that she wish she never had me as a daughter.
Okay. You raise your right hand. You swear that everything you just told me is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, help you out.
Yes.
If you can say 10-12, I'm going to go take care of Mom 10-15.
Sounds good.
Thank you, sir. Hey, he's a good guy. All right. Yeah, 218 is 10-12.
You want to tow the vehicle, or do you want daughter to come pick it up?
We could probably have the daughter come pick it up.
A few blocks down the road, another officer has Yanitza Cruz pulled over. Now she's in cuffs, officially under arrest for child neglect.
All right, I'm Officer Meehan. You're under arrest for child neglect.
Yes, sir, I understand.
Has she already been checked, Sarge?
Yes, she searched me. Could you not do that too hard in my hand?
I'm not. Ma'am, they're locked.
No, I know my hand is broken. I'm sorry, it's just my hand is broken.
Okay, ma'am, listen to me.
What is you want?
Just not to hold her too tight because her hand is broken. When was that?
I'm supposed to get surgery on it
Okay.
this week.
Understand this. I'm going to take a look at the cuffs real quick, okay?
Okay, that's fine. If you want to take that watch off for you.
No, it actually has to go with you, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay? We'll take care of that when we get there. Okay, ma'am, just to let you know, I'm looking at it. These are gauged and locked, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right? They're not a perfect circle.
Okay.
All right? Your wrist is not a perfect circle, and neither is this. So while you moving around, it's going to feel like it's getting tighter. I'm telling you it's locked. It cannot get tighter.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. We're going to walk back towards my patrol car.
Yes, sir.
Yanitza Cruz was charged with child neglect, all for not taking her daughter to school. Brevard County court records show the case was later dropped.
So I guess they dropped that case.
Don't get in my face.
Bro. I'm not.
Do not get in my face.
Bro.
Stop. Sit down, bro.
I'm trying to sit down. You sit down.
Next, we're in Rivera Beach, where a routine traffic stop for alleged expired tags and illegal window tint is about to become a constitutional crisis. Brandon Granville is behind the wheel. Calm at first, explaining the tag situation is complicated, but he's working on it. Then the officer asks him to step out, and that's when things get philosophical.
Your tag expired.
Alright,
You have your registration license, man?
I just got someone saying that my tag expired, so I gotta go back to New Jersey to get it.
How long are you here for?
How long have I been here for?
Now, how long are you here for? Are you living here or are you living in New Jersey?
Well, I go back and forth, so I go here, I'm here for a month, then I'm back in Jersey for a month. I work in treatment.
Okay. I got you. Yeah, tag expired, it looked like in December?
Yeah, but
Well, they have probable cause to pull him over because the registration is not valid.
I just got pulled over in June, and he told me that, and then we tried to register.
So I guess he said he got pulled over in June. If I remember correctly, the timestamp here said it was August, so he had about 2 months to fix the situation, and he did, and he's still driving around with an invalid registration.
Online, and they said that I had to go to Jersey to actually do it. So I'm going to Jersey actually soon for my birthday in September.
Okay. Do you have the current registration even though it's expired?
No, I don't, but I can try to get it for you. I got, actually. Standards of postcode down. Good.
Yeah, we're good, man.
Alright, I'm just saying, like, he's over there standing, paying on this.
Alright, Mr. Granville, do you mind stepping out of the car for me?
For what?
Just step out of the car, man.
Why?
You're not in trouble. Just step out of the car, all right? We're just gonna talk outside, okay?
What?
I'm asking you to step out.
Yeah, but
okay.
Am I arrested for?
You're not arrested, but you are detained,
for
okay?
What?
For United States case law, Pennsylvania versus Mims, okay? If an officer instructs you to exit the vehicle, you must comply. If you do not, you're subject to arrest. I want to avoid that as much as possible. So
I love an officer's cite case law, but he's actually right. He actually cited the correct case law. So he is supposed to get out of the vehicle. During this traffic stop, the officer asks you to get out of the vehicle, you're supposed to get out. So
just please step out.
Yeah, but why are you taking me out my car though? Like you just
step out.
Like we're
Just
tripping
face the
in your
car
own boat.
for me, okay? Make sure you're having firearms on you, okay?
Brandon steps
he should be arrested just for that too. Yeah, pull your pants up, man. Golly.
out. He's calm, cooperative even. Then the officer starts patting him down. That's when Brandon asks the question that's about to derail everything.
I know firearms on me, bro. You just said I'm not being detained, and now you're patting me down.
You are detained. You're not being arrested.
The officer should have just done us all a favor and pulled his pants up. Gosh.
Just comply, okay? You're being detained.
You see, like you just stopped me from tagging this, bro. Like, I'm not being arrested.
You're not being arrested. You're
So
being
why you
detained.
put me in handcuffs?
Stop resisting. Stop.
In handcuffs, I didn't even do nothing, bro. You tripping for no reason.
No, the only one tripping is you, man.
Who's tripping, bro?
You
I
are.
didn't even trip, bro.
You're not complying.
The officer tries to explain. You're detained, not arrested. Brandon's not buying it.
Get in my face.
Bro, I'm not.
Do not get in my face.
bro.
Stop.
I didn't even
come over here.
Long. You're sitting here pushing me and doing
Stop.
all this weird stuff. Bro, you got your body cam on, which
Yeah,
is what I
we
do. All right, so recording your actions. I'm not doing nothing besides that.
So the officers are not arresting him. They're telling him that he's being detained. They can place the handcuffs on him for their safety. They didn't have to place the handcuffs on him. They could have just had him sit on the curb, I guess, or stand by their vehicle. But they wanted him in handcuffs. Doesn't say they can't do that.
I'm resisting arrest. Am I arrested? Am I resisting being detained? Is that a crime? Is that a crime? Resisting being detained?
Is that a crime?
Yes, it is.
Resisting being detained.
Yes, it's called resisting arrest. So
He just said I'm not arrested.
Doesn't matter.
So, okay, but think about it. He just said I'm not arrested, so I'm not resisting arrest.
Okay, if you want to play games, we can just take you to jail for resisting. You
For
can find
what?
out, you can find out real quick
For
how
what?
illegal it is.
Take me to jail for resisting.
For
I'll
resisting.
bail out. You acting like you're scaring something. I didn't do nothing
Okay,
wrong.
bail out. It's an
I didn't do
inconvenience to you,
nothing
not me.
wrong.
I go home and sleep in my bed. You can sleep on a hard ass bed of jail.
I'm gonna bail out and sleep in my crib, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Then the officer drops the reason.
He honestly had a pretty good argument there. That would have been the same argument I would have made as well. See if they charge him with resisting or not.
And this whole scene blew up. He says he smells what he believed to be burnt marijuana, enough for probable cause to search the car, and that's when things really start to boil.
Well,
Once again, just the smell, just the plain smell of marijuana alone is not enough for probable cause to search the vehicle. That's under new case law in Florida. I believe this is where this is from.
Yep. Is there anything in that car you
no, it's
concerned
nothing in
about?
that car. You can't search my car.
I can, yes I can.
You can't search my car. You can't search my car. You can't search my car.
Stop getting in his face, bro.
You can't search my car.
Come over here. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down, bro.
I'm trying to sit down. You sit your down. I was just trying to sit down, bro. You just didn't give me a chance. You're bro. Yeah. Bro, what, you want to hit me? You want to hit me? Hit me, bro. Hit me. Hit me. I didn't do nothing wrong. You're sitting here trying to take my car for what, bro? All I do is sit here, work, do everything I gotta do. I send people to treatment. Y'all me for what, bro? I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm down to treatment.
He technically did do something wrong. He was driving with an invalid registration. He shouldn't have been doing that. It's a crime. It's a petty misdemeanor, second-degree misdemeanor, but they can arrest him over it.
For what?
You want me to explain to you what I'm doing, yes
Why
or
are you
no?
taking my car?
Because it smells like burnt marijuana. Okay, so that gives me probable cause to search the car. Okay, you have... No, you have two problems, dude. Your tag and the car smells like
weed. That's not enough to do with the
Yes, it is.
Bro, there's nothing
yes,
in
it
my
is, sir.
car, bro.
Yes, it is.
There's nothing in my car,
Okay, so then
bro.
why are you tripping? Why are you freaking out, man?
Because look at this. This is crazy, bro.
Because
you
you're
did
not
this for 10.
abiding by instruction,
Bro,
man.
I didn't do nothing
You're
wrong.
not abiding by instruction.
And look,
It's as simple
he's
as that.
tripping. He's powerful.
The only one tripping is you, dude.
I'm not. You're what? Because I didn't even do nothing, bro. Put your leg over here. Crazy.
I was calm, cool, and collected with you the entire time.
I've been cool, bro.
No, you have not.
Bro,
No,
you
you
just
have
threw me
not.
on the ground for no reason, bro. I told you to sit down and you're bro. You're. I didn't push against you, bro. You got me on camera. When did I push against you?
We're gonna
When did I push against you?
I told you to sit down.
Protecting and serving what? Everyone's
Are you
selling
still
drugs.
talking, bro?
Everyone's selling drugs up the street. And what is you protecting and serving right now? Huh? They're
You're
from the
acting like
store
this.
right now selling drugs. And what are you protecting and serving
Okay,
right now?
you're
You're getting me for 10 and a expired tag, and I'm trying to.
Okay, and if you were calm, it would have been a ticket. That was it.
Bro, I said, bro. What do you mean if I'm calm? You got Roy raging in my face. Of course I'm.
Roy
Yes, him. Roy raging, bro.
Okay.
He just tried to fucking slam me on the ground. You said.
He's saying that the other officer is roid raging. Like he says he's taking steroids, so he's being overly aggressive. And that's the one who swept his leg.
I said, give me a second, I'll sit down. When
No, you did
trying-
not say that.
I swear to God, I did. I
Okay,
said, I'm
we'll
trying to
review
sit.
the body cam. That's not
Okay,
on there.
review it right now.
I can.
Okay,
It's
that's
still
what I'm
recording.
saying, bro.
You're acting ridiculous for no
I'm
reason,
not, bro. You guys just slammed me on the ground for no reason. What are you talking
Because I
about,
told you to
bro?
get out of his face. You don't get out
I
of his
didn't
face.
get. I didn't get in his face,
did.
but I was sitting right here,
And I
bro.
told you to sit down.
But when the officers try to assert control, Brandon starts screaming, cursing, refusing to follow instructions.
He had a leg lock on my leg,
No
bro.
one had a leg lock on you, bro.
You didn't? I
I
just-
leg sweep to you.
He had a
I
leg.
leg sweep to you.
Okay, but you just said no one had my leg. Now you just
No one did have your leg.
But you just leg sweep me. So
I
you
didn't
had
have
my
your leg at all.
So you had my leg if you leg sweep me then, right?
No, I didn't. I
You
reached
just said you
around
had my
and
leg, right?
sweeped you.
Okay, that's having my leg. That's a leg sweep.
You're just ignorant.
Come on, bro. You're ignorant. You just
You're
contradicted
ignorant.
yourself.
They're going to find out real quick how much you were resisting. Going
Yeah.
straight to jail.
All right. No one resisted, bro.
Yeah,
it's
you
on
did.
camera.
Yeah, you're right. It
It's
is.
on camera, and I got a lawyer. You don't got a dumb Florida. You got a smart. I got lawyers that got money.
Okay, why don't you go back to where you came from then?
Go back to where you go back to where you came from.
I grew up here.
Oh man, I don't know why the officer is going back and forth with him. He's stooping pretty low right now. I don't know why he's doing that.
You ain't from here.
I am from here.
Nah, you're not from here.
You don't know me, bro. Yeah, you're right.
You're pussy.
Yep, you are 100% correct.
Oh, y'all bad. Y'all can't do shit about it.
Okay.
You know, this probably would have happened today, man, if you just stayed cool.
I was cool, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, all I said was, why is he tripping like that, bro? And I said, what you pulled me over for? Because I didn't do a traffic violation.
After all that, I don't think there's any marijuana in the car.
Bro.
Here's the thing, man. As an officer, you only have to ask me one time to step out of the car.
Okay, so I was okay, but you see, as a black man, why be scared that you're asking me to get out the car? He's already got his hand on his gun, bro. I was. Oh, now is what I. You
I was the one who pulled you over, bro.
Okay, and you were cool, and I asked you, bro. I was like, what am I being detained for, bro? And then you're like, okay, and I was getting ready to get out the car. I opened the car door, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, and I was getting out, right? So how was I not complying? I just got a problem with the dude who's aggressive in my face, and I'm about to get. You told me I wasn't getting arrested. You could have had me sit here. You could have had me do whatever. If I'm being detained, bro. If I'm being detained, why do you automatically put me in handcuffs? All I asked was, why the f am I getting put in handcuffs if I'm getting detained, bro? I was trying to cooperate. So what the f is y'all talking about?
He's making a pretty good argument, but probably the same argument I would make in court for him.
Brandon's yelling, pointing, arguing, all while sitting outside a car police say is full of marijuana. Officers tell him to calm down and comply.
And the way to solve that problem, Brandon, is to
I was asking
just
a question.
Okay, will you let me talk for like 2 seconds?
Bro, I was asking a question, bro.
Will you let me talk?
In my position with marijuana, give me a break. They have a lot more. It's illegal in some states, but they have a lot more things to be worrying about than some marijuana. Hence, another reason why I think that marijuana, just the plain smell of marijuana no longer is enough probable cause for an arrest, because you got half the states in the United States have legalized, so the marijuana thing is just getting ridiculous. That's my opinion.
Y'all didn't let me do.
Just stop interrupting me,
bro. You didn't let me do.
What you need to do is just comply.
Okay, but
get put in handcuffs, and we'll explain it to you. It's not that big a deal.
But
your
you
car smells like
understand?
marijuana.
Okay, but all right, but
okay.
If he told me that, I would have like,
Brandon.
He
but
didn't
you
tell me
don't
that.
wanna
He
listen.
said, bro. He said you
No.
He said, get out the car. You're being detained. I said, okay.
Brandon,
and then he's putting cuffs on me. I said, if I'm not being arrested, why are you putting cuffs on me?
Because you can be. The cuffs come off as easy as they go on.
Okay, but if you literally just sat there for 30 seconds,
Just because the cuffs go on doesn't mean you're getting arrested.
Bro, if you literally sat there for 30 seconds and explained it to me, because all I asked was, and then you should have explained it. If I'm not arrested, why am I being handcuffed? That's all you had to say.
We would have explained it to you if you would have.
Okay, but do you understand from my point of view?
No, Brandon, I don't, because you know why?
Because you're not a fucking black man. That's why, bro.
My
It's
skin
not black,
color does
bro.
not matter,
He came, bro. Yes, it does. He came in, hand on his fucking gun. That nigga right there came over to my fucking car, shotgun, hand on his fucking gun. I was corroborating, bro. I said, what do you? There's literally nothing. When I'm sitting in the car, I said, I sent people to rehab. I do this. My bad. My car is unregistered. This is what's going on. If he just said this is what's cool. There's no one else in the car, bro. I would have been cool. Search the car. But when you guys play a game that's deceitful,
no one's playing a game, bro.
All right, so why don't you tell me what's up until you handcuff me, bro? That's deceitful.
If you let me
that's
finish
deceitful.
talking, if you let me talk, I'll tell you why.
That's not deceitful.
You want me to tell you why?
Why?
Because in our job, multiple times, and I've been on the job for 5 years, multiple times, it takes 30 seconds for things to go bad. 30 seconds for things to go bad. You say you have all this training. I see the Muay Thai gloves, all that crap, right?
But
Let me finish. Let me finish, bro. Let me finish.
So I guess the officer saw that he had some Muay Thai gloves in the car, so he just assumed that because he might have some mixed martial arts background and no self-defense, that he could give them a fight if it came down to it, that for their safety they placed the handcuffs on him just in case he did put up a fight.
I see all these gloves. I see all this stuff, right? I don't know you from Adam, bro. I've never met you before.
And that's
right?
a good thing, right?
100%. It's a good thing.
Brandon's still losing it, yelling about his car, arguing about handcuffs, and insisting this whole thing is just so unfair.
No, it's not, because you're going to meet me again now, because this fucking happening, bro.
Okay.
Y'all taking
But
niggas'
you
cars.
have to understand, bro, that things break bad in our job in 30 seconds or less. So we're going to get you secure first,
And then you're going to
we'll
lose
explain.
my job, and then how the f- you think I'm going to get money to get a new car, bro?
These are results of your actions,
What you
buddy.
mean, bro? I was just asking what the f- was going on, bro.
Okay, stop
You're supposed
asking and just comply, and we'll explain it later.
Why can't you tell me what's going on if you're not trying to be
Because that's
deceitful,
not how we
bro?
operate, bro.
Because, so that's the definition of being deceitful.
No, it's not.
Okay, let me trick this into getting out the f- car. Let me put his hands on his back and let me tell him what the f- is going on.
Yeah, we're gonna handcuff you.
Okay, so he should have told me that I'm gonna handcuff you rather than you're being detained for a second.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not, bro.
Okay,
Because you
look
could
it
be
up.
detained and sitting on the curb.
Look it up.
You could just be sitting there on the curb detained without handcuffs on.
You're detained the moment we put our lights on.
All right, bro.
That's
but
crazy, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying, bro.
The level of detainment doesn't change with the handcuffs.
Okay, bro. But what I'm saying is, if I'm just detained and not arrested, and I'm sitting there cool, and I'm getting out the car, bro. When I stepped out the car, I was cool. I turned around, let him pat me down. He asked if I had anything on me. Let him pat me down. He started putting handcuffs. I said, "Whoa."
That is true. That's what I remember what happened. That's true. That's exactly how it went down. So could the situation have been handled differently? It's possible. I guess they could have, but for their safety, they wanted to place the handcuffs on him because they saw that he might have a background in mixed martial arts.
Bro, what are you putting handcuffs on for? Can you explain it to me why you're putting handcuffs on me? Because I don't understand why you're arresting me.
I'm gonna let you know.
But
next
bro,
time this happens to you,
bro, what do you mean next time, bro? You just f- everything up.
okay. If there's a next time that this happens,
Bro
to you,
just took
Brandon,
my f***ing car for no f***ing reason, bro. Do you see how this works? Y'all get mad, so then y'all want to fuck.
I'm not mad at all.
All right, you guys are swinging right now. You're mad too, bro. You just tried to slam me on the ground and you couldn't, so you got mad, bro. I don't even want to hear it.
I definitely did slam you on the ground.
What? Okay, and I
expired 2024. This is 2024.
Okay, I understand, but I did not know that. That's what I'm saying. So I told him I did not know that till June, and I tried to get it.
Either way, his vehicle should not have been on the road. He's legally, he shouldn't be driving that vehicle right now until it was registered. So they had probable cause to pull him over and harass him just for that. Because he knew too. It's not like he didn't know. Because he said he got pulled over for it in June. And it's August 28th. So them arresting him for no valid motor vehicle registration is legit.
Registered. Okay, I tried to get it registered and said I had to go up to Jersey. I told him my birthday's in September. If you look on my ID, that's a fact. I was driving up there to get my shit done, bro.
All right, Brandon, you just have to stand up. Go on the back of the car. Come on.
Y'all told him.
Yep.
So where?
I'll tell you in 1 second.
I can't get it without registration.
No, I gotta double lock your handcuffs. Hold on a second. Almost there. Just open your hands like this, Brandon. Yeah. Open your hands like this. There you go. I gotta get some keyholes to loosen them up a little bit for you.
No problem, my dad.
Hold on a second. Open this hand.
This is really bullshit. You gotta do that. It sits there and works. And when am I getting charged with?
It was us.
That's it?
That's it. It's me in charge.
You know, it's on my.
Alright, have a seat. Have a seat.
That's why y'all practice. See, so someone's car. For no reason. Y'all pieces of shit.
Brandon Granville was cited for illegal window tint and operating a vehicle with an expired registration for more than 6 months. Court records show his case is pending.
All that. They actually never even charged him with the resisting arrest.
Sheriff's office, stay! Show me your hands. Radio AM 42, approaching the train tracks. Stay where you are.
I will tase you right now. One taser point. Don't.
Our last case takes us to Thurston County, Washington State. Gordon Heathscott is reportedly trying to turn a traffic stop into an obstacle course. After allegedly crashing his car, he bolts toward the train tracks. Deputies are in full uniform, yelling, lights flashing. It is tense.
Sheriff's office, stay! Show me your hands.
This officer is breathing heavy. He needs to work out a little more probably, because this.
Radio M42, approaching the train tracks. Stay where you are. I will tase you right now.
I think the only reason why he caught him is because this guy's leg is stuck in the barbed wire.
One taser point. Don't. You got him for a sec? I'm coming around to you.
That's funny.
My fifth stuck. Let's see that. I think our best course of action be to turn him over on his stomach, away from me, cuff him, and then we'll untangle his foot.
Alright, how are we going to get him over this?
Well, let's transition him to behind his back with the cuffs first. Then we can walk him back to the same place we went over. Don't do anything stupid again. Place his hand behind your back.
Radio 1, David 102, no need. Log 1. There you go.
Don't move your fingers. Alrighty. Radio 1 M42, we've got him in custody. We can clear code 10. Alright, we're gonna roll towards me. Put that leg under you. Tuck that to your butt. Heel the butt. There you are. Go ahead and stand.
After a wild chase at allegedly over 120 miles per hour, Gordon Heathscott is finally in custody, and the officers lay out exactly what they say he did wrong.
To talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, we'll be appointed to represent you before any questions you wish. You decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of those rights? So what's the deal, man? Why did we run? Thought you'd get away? That was really, really dumb, man. I'm glad you're not hurt. Lucky you didn't die, man. People die doing that. You know that?
Lucky he didn't just kill himself. He could have killed somebody else.
That happened right here in our county. People die. Have you seen all the news? Well, just start paying attention to recent events, man, because that's some serious stuff. You could have killed somebody, including myself. You know, any other person that's out here on the roadway. It's just extremely reckless, man. 124 miles per hour, fog.
Somebody dies while you're fleeing. It's a murder case.
Absolutely. That's just really, really dumb. How old are you? 22? 22 years old and running from the cops? I mean, let's be real, man. Like, there's got to be something else going on here. Well, what is it? We're gonna figure it out, man. Is that car belong to you?
It's in my cousin's name.
Did he have it? Did he let you drive it?
Yeah.
So what's in your car that you don't want us to see? You just ran for no reason whatsoever?
So cops are trying to see whether that car was stolen, whether there's drugs in that car.
You're just super dumb? Been drinking a little bit? Okay. That makes sense.
Oh. So he just admitted that he was drinking a little bit and could have been driving under the influence. That was the reason why he ran from the cops.
You didn't want to get a DUI? Okay, that's fair enough. What were you drinking tonight? Some drinks you got at the gas station? What gas?
So officer's going to try to complete a DUI investigation here, see if he has enough to charge him with DUI. See how long ago he had a drink, and if he was show that he was impaired while he was driving.
Station. Gas station. Over in Lacey. Then you came out here. Where were you at? What time did you buy the beer? 1:30.
Unfortunately for this cop, he should have. I don't know if he did, or another one of the officers read that gentleman that's in the vehicle his Miranda rights, because right now he's in custody and he's asking him questions, so he has the right to remain silent. He should have read him his Miranda rights. So anything he says right now without the Miranda rights wouldn't be coming in court. Well, depending if his attorney would file a motion to suppress.
And how many of them did you drink? 2.5. 2.5 cases or beers?
2.5
beers. Do you normally talk with a slurred speech when you've only had 2 beers?
But Gordon's not just reportedly resisting. He's tangled, panicked, and it gets worse until it spills literally over. He vomits right there on the scene.
Well, that's that. I guess he has enough for prove that he was probably driving under the influence.
Good.
That's nasty. That's just gross.
Cappy, can we work on confirming, please? We'll also have PC for looting. You just had to get it out of you. What was dinner tonight? It will. If that was all your dinner was, I'm not surprised.
We got Gatorade, brother.
Better than puke flavor.
That's gross. Oh, I think the officer has some puke on him. Ugh, that's disgusting.
All right, Gordon, your constitutional rights. You You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to the lawyer and have him present with you while you were being questioned.
Now they're reading him his Miranda rights.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand each of these rights as I have explained them?
Yes.
Do you still want to talk to us?
No.
Okay. Radio 1 Adam 42, note Miranda, invoked.
After the mess, the officer can't hide his disgust, and he's not shy about letting us hear it.
I'm gonna go change.
Okay. Let's,
I'll keep on moving. I know about you.
Oh, he must have puked all over his pants or his shoes.
Jeez. Hey, Carney.
Yes, sir.
How many vehicles did he pass with his lights out? Is your best estimate?
2 or 3.
Charge reckless endangerment for each one. How'd that happen to me?
This is the most gross thing I've ever
I know.
Right on my leg, dude. No. Okay. It's on my boots. Nasty. Can I get a pair of gloves, please?
Yeah.
Is there a crime I could charge him with for puking on me? Is that assault?
The officer wants to charge you for puking on him. Unfortunately, it wasn't intentional. It was just it wasn't a willful act. He just threw up on him. So no, it wouldn't be assault or battery.
There's no intent.
Sure there is. He could have told me that he was going to puke.
Well, we could do.
He faced towards me and puked on me.
Let's say that you and I am taking people puking in the back of my vehicle, dude. This is not the first time for Carney and I.
Gordon Heathscott was charged with attempting to elude police, reckless endangerment, DUI, driving with a suspended license, and obstructing a law enforcement officer.